Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't done a thrift haul since I think February, and that doesn't mean that I haven't been thrifting. I've been thrifting so much, but if anything, we've been buying a lot more home stuff than clothes, and that's just because obviously we moved out and our apartment is really coming together. I'm really excited to do a home tour for you guys, or like an apartment tour. But we also, like, so many big things. I'm just gonna start with all these big announcements. We're also starting a business together. Me and Dayon, my boyfriend, if you guys are new here. I want to share with you what it is, but we're not quite ready yet. So just follow me on Instagram and I will definitely make a big announcement when we have all of our shit together. But yeah, we're starting a business together, so it's gonna get a little bit messy, so we probably won't be able to film this home tour until after the fact. I'm really sorry. It's not gonna look the way I want it to, so just don't want to do it just yet. There's that. And then I also got another job. They're all of these things, like all these new ventures and jobs, are all super creative, so I'm so lucky that like I get to do YouTube. I get to do this other job which I can't tell you about. So the creative lead for this fashion startup called Look Lab. So if you guys are in Canada, specifically the Vancouver area, but even like Calgary, Toronto, it's a dress borrowing network. And so I am going to be not only the creative lead, but also one of the boutique hosts. So if you see any of the dresses on their website, looklab.ca, that you want to borrow in the Vancouver area, book a time to try it on. So like the best part is that you actually get to try it on in person, like you're at a store. And then all of the hosts are either people like me or like other stylists, people that have that background. And so we get to give you feedback, like help you find a dress that really suits you and the event that you're going to. It's really cool. I'm not explaining it super well, but just check them out. And I am so blessed to have this opportunity. Like, fresh out of college, gets a job at a startup. Like, I get to curate all of the socials and all of the creative imagery, and it's such a dream, and it just happened so spontaneously. I actually just replied to a Craigslist ad to be a boutique host, and then they asked me if I wanted to be the creative lead, and I was like, excuse me? So yeah, really awesome opportunity. Check them out. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, if you're in the Vancouver area, you legitimately, like, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do meetups, but this might also be an opportunity to hang out with me. Obviously, I have YouTube and Instagram, which I'm still doing. I am not stopping anytime soon. If anything, the videos are just gonna be a little bit more sporadic. I was trying to get on a schedule, but just all these other things came together. So please bear with me. And then me and Dayon are starting this business, and it is food related. It will be in Vancouver. I'm sorry that everything is just based in Vancouver, but this is for all you Canadians out there, or just to come visit. Honestly, Vancouver is an amazing city. Today's weather does not show for it, but it is an amazing city. So if you guys want to come visit, there's a lot to offer. There's a lot that I'm doing in the space. So this will give it away. But for all the details on the business that me and Dan are starting, then you'll want to follow me on Instagram, because I'll put all my personal updates on there. But then also Saturday Morning Cereal, you're going to want to follow them too. So that's just if you want, but I'll get into the clothes now. I've been talking for so long. So the first thing that I have, I love this so much. It is so soft. It is a vintage, I think from like 60s or 70s. It's from Seattle, and like you can just tell from this tag, like it's old. It's this cropped little green jacket. It is the perfect color. It goes with everything. Honestly, like on some cold summer nights, I'll wear it, and I love it so much. I think it was $30, so it definitely wasn't cheap by any means, but just for like a vintage piece, like I've been really into vintage, like more than I have been before. So I'm really happy I picked this up. And then this shirt I've been wearing a lot too. I wear it a lot when I'm going out. I realize that I don't have a lot of like clubbing or going out type clothes, and maybe that's just an adjustment in lifestyle that I've made, and so I've like purged all my clothes. But I've been wearing this a lot with like a nude bralette under it, and it is so cute. And I actually wear it with this skirt that I thrifted, and it is perfect. It's actually the cutest look. I've worn it out twice, and I rarely ever wear the same thing, like the exact same thing, but I wore this out in the same week. This top is, it is secondhand, but it's from this store on Instagram. It's called Owl Elephant Vintage. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I will just plug it here because sometimes when I say store names, it's like, yeah, especially when I'm saying like French or Italian, it's just embarrassing. She sent me this and I'm so happy. It fits perfectly. And then this I actually thrifted from Value Village, and the brand is Le Chateau. The tag looks kind of old, so it's also made in Canada. That's super cool. I love this skirt. It's just a great shape. And lately a lot of my skirts have been too tight because I think my butt is getting bigger, which I'm not complaining. Yeah, a lot of my jeans and my skirts aren't fitting, so that one is great. Okay, so this I thrifted, and I was like kind of on the fence about. I was on like some kind of vibe when I was buying these, but I bought these two together thinking that they would be great together. It has a little tie, but I actually didn't like it, so I just took it off to make it a tube top. This is from Guess, and this has, what brand is this? It's Zerlina, not something I've heard of. Maybe it's European. But I mainly bought it because I really like the embroidered bottoms, and also just because I love this vibe. I love the energy that it gives off, and I just don't really have anything like it. I realized that I don't have a lot of dresses or skirts anymore. Like, I don't wear that. I wear a lot of pants, but during the summer it just gets way too hot. So I thought this would be a really cute vibe, and I actually am going to Hawaii next year, our first time ever with my family, and so this will be perfect. But also I should say, since I just started talking about dresses, I got this dress. I didn't thrift it. I got it from Yes Style, and it is so cute. It's probably my favorite dress at the moment. I just love like the wrap. I just like all wrap things. Thought I would share in case you guys were wondering. I'll put a link to it below in the description, so don't worry about that. Yeah, the hard thing about doing like thrift hauls and having your closet be primarily thrift, now it's a good mix of both because I've actually gotten a lot of like PR packages, and if you guys want to see a haul on like Dolls Kill, Yes Style, Goodbye Bread, just like a lot of random brands and a lot of really cool brands have sent me stuff, and so if you guys want to see that like summer clothing haul, then let me know in the comments below. But yeah, the hard thing about doing thrifted hauls is that I can't link anything to you guys, and when I find anything super cool, like, you guys are always asking me where I got it, but it's very unlikely that you're gonna be able to find it if you go to that source, if it has a particular brand, because it's probably old. So yeah, that's the one downside about doing thrift hauls, I guess. So next is this dress. When I saw it, I just love the pattern, I love the color, and it matches my hair so well. And I wore this actually to shoot a little like lookbooky type piece on my Instagram. It wasn't really made in collaboration because I wasn't sponsored or anything, but it was like about the suitcase. It's like super dope. If you guys are looking for a new suitcase, definitely check out Away. Not sponsored at all. I don't have to talk about them, but they are amazing. Like, I am impressed with how nice this suitcase is. So anyways, check out that video if you want to see this dress in action. So it's actually supposed to go like this, but they were too tight, and so I think this might have been a children's dress. Yeah, it just like feels really tight, and like I have very small boobs, so I was like, yeah, this will definitely fit, but it like went up to like my nipples. Like, it was like high, it was sitting high. So I just cut the strap in the back and then tied it together to make a little halter. Okay, so this one, just a random little t-shirt. Use it to sleep in a lot. It's Pink Dolphin. If you guys are familiar with the brand, it's pretty dope. Oh, it's the same brand as the little ghost guy back there. But yeah, it's a little bit faded, so it's not in the best condition, but it's still really cool. I was thinking about cropping it, but Dayon does sometimes wear it to sleep, so I think I'm just gonna wait for a while. I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I found at this lit ass yard sale. We went driving around on Sunday to pick up some Craigslist stuff, and we didn't even plan on going to all these yard sales, but one of the Craigslist stuff was like at a yard sale, and this lady was so nice. She was an angel, and all the stuff she was selling was like grail, and she was selling it for so cheap. Like, that's how it should be. I've been to some San Francisco yard sales, and it's just like they're overpricing it because they know they can, but the people out here, they really are pricing stuff like to sell it. The first thing are these little shoes. Obviously I was attracted to it because they're red, and I just really like the like dual strap situation that's going on. They're a little wedge. They look like a very classic kind of 90s. I didn't even notice that they were made in Italy. Dayon is actually the one that noticed them, but I looked it up online, and shoes for this brand go for like on eBay over $100, like sometimes $200. So obviously it's a good brand. I'm not super familiar with it, but they're super cute. They're very comfortable. So she sold me these for $3. $3. Okay, and she like barely wore them. And then this is actually the first thing that I noticed. It's a Ralph Lauren polo bag. It's in really good condition, it's super clean, and she sold it to me for $1. $1. So I was very hyped when I got this. And this is probably the best thing. It is not seasonally appropriate at the moment, but when Vancouver starts snowing, which I know it will, and it's gonna snow a lot into like February, because that's what it does, this is what I'm gonna be wearing like every day. This snowsuit, do you see it? It's made in Austria. And so she told me that she bought this snowsuit, I forget when, I think it was the 80s when she bought it, for over $1,000. She said it was $1,100-ish. And she sold it to me for $15. $15 for a snowsuit. This is insane, and it's so cute. It fits perfectly. Like, we're basically the same size, so I didn't even try it on. I was just like, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy, and like, I don't want it to snow, but I high-key want it to snow a little bit so that I can wear this outside. Like, I'm not even gonna hit the slopes with it. I'm just gonna wear it, like, going to the grocery store, because why not, you know? It's gonna keep me warm, and I don't have any other clothes that are gonna keep me warm. So this lady was amazing. I loved her. Oh, and the brand, it's at okay, yeah, see, I told you when I'm pronouncing, don't know what this brand is, how to pronounce it, but there you go. Oh, since I'm on the yard sale jump, this was picked up by another lady, same day, okay? This Playboy antisocial social club hoodie, we got it for $5. She was like, she looked at Dayon too and being like, okay, so this one's $5, and we were like, that's absolutely fine, please just sell it to us. We were looking at like all of these racks. This is bad, don't thrift like this, but sometimes I'll just like flip through and I'm like whack, 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 and then I'll just like kind of skip the end, and that's what I did. This is the one and only thing that I skipped, and it was the one and only thing that was worth buying or like worth seeing. So pretty sure that it's real, just because like the tag on the inside looks real. On Grailed, I think, was like $200, so we were very lucky to find that. So this t-shirt is probably the first thing that I thrifted. Okay, so because there isn't a whole lot of lighting here, I've been trying to film this like a couple times, but when I hold this shirt up, because it's so white, all the lighting is just gonna like get sucked into that. I don't really know how it works, but you're gonna notice that everything gets really dark, so just, you've been warned. So this t-shirt is actually the first thing that I thrifted when I came back to Vancouver when we first moved in, and it's just, I had to get it. Isn't he lovely? Yeah, I've got a lot of compliments on this. I love it. It's probably my favorite t-shirt at the moment, and it's really soft too, and it fits perfectly. Like, it's hard to find like a good t-shirt that fits well, isn't like super stiff, you know? I also thrifted this skirt. Yeah, see, like when you go thrifting, you should keep in mind like what you really need in your closet right now. Like, for a period of time I wasn't doing that, and then I was just buying a lot of tank tops that were like kind of mediocre, but I wasn't spending as much time like looking through the pants and the skirts, because that's what I really need in my closet. So I've been trying really hard to curate a better like summer dress and skirt situation. So yeah, I've been finding a lot of them. So this skirt is super, super cute. It's probably my favorite skirt, if not that black plaid one that I showed you earlier. At the moment, they're both my go-to. The brand is Smart Set, but it's this cute little chiffon A-line skirt. It's a little bit wide for my waist, but like sometimes when I'm bloated, then it fits right. So yeah, I really like it. I love the colors, love the polka dots. This is actually probably the most recent thing that I thrifted. I originally pulled it out for Dayon, but it's obviously just way too small for him, and so I thought it would be really cute for me. And it had its original tag. At first we thought it was polo, but it's Burgley 3-day event. Oh, okay, and then these pants. So I have gotten like quite a bit of stuff that I can't really wear right now because it's too cold, but really comfy. Like, I've tried them on and they're great. I really like the thick waistband, don't know why, just really into it, and I like that it's a really high waist, so I feel like this is gonna keep me really warm during the winter. And so I've been thrifting a lot of little nighties, but I realized that I didn't have a robe, and I will show you all the nighties. I just really want to do a lookbook for it, so look out for it. I've been putting it off for a really long time because I haven't gotten the concept quite right, but it's coming, I swear. There's a lot of really heavy ones that you can find at Value Village, but I wanted a sheer little piece that was like still like sexy and cute. And the brand is actually Britney Spears, and Britney Spears was my #1 idol when I was a little girl. My first email password was Britney Spears, so I was just like, this is meant to be, and I love it. We're down to our last couple pieces. This cute little number might actually be a children's dress. It says that it's a size XXL, so hundo is a children's dress. But I just really like the pattern and I like the shape of it. It fit me really well. It is really short, but I mean, you just wear some spandex with it and it's like whatever. But I love that there are pockets in the front and in the back. It's like a little smock. It makes me feel like a child and I like it. Like I like it in that sense. Thrifted it at Value Village. And then the last piece is this amazing jacket. It has this like blue faux fur lining and then there are little jewels down the middle here, but it's very like Ice Queen. It's a great little like extra piece, you know, and it's like fun to style. So that's all the clothes that I've been thrifting. I've acquired a lot more clothes, like again, like through different brands and stuff, so it's not thrifted or it's not secondhand. So I can make that video if you guys want, but I also have thrifted a lot of like home decor type stuff, a lot of glasses, bowls, pillows. I was planning on just putting all of that into our apartment tour. It might be a bit much, but if you guys do want like a thrift haul for the home goods, then just let me know in the comments below and I can put that together. It is a lot, so I might do it with Dayon because we've been doing it together, so that might be fun. Sorry it was like so long to start in the beginning, but it's nice to just sit down and talk with you guys and do something that is like familiar because my life has been changing so much and I know you guys love these videos. I love making them and it's just like finding the time to do it and like remembering that you guys want to see this content. I think for me, like when I start doing things a lot, then I'm like, oh, it's boring, no one wants to see that. But like you guys are always asking for fashion videos. So besides all that, make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want to stay up to date with kind of the new things that are happening in my life. That's probably where I'm like updating about my life the most. Follow Saturday Morning Cereal to be updated on our new business that we're starting, and then check out Look Lab. I'm going to be doing all their creatives from now on, so it'd mean a lot to me. I'd like to get your support. Start off strong with this company, obviously, and honestly, like the company right now is just the three of us. So like it's the founders and it's me. Like that's how crazy it is. Comment below what your favorite pieces were. Actually, it's my favorite to actually hear what your favorite pieces are because sometimes it's very different from what I would think or what my favorite pieces are, so they're always just fun to know. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You give me this dream life, you gave me the platform to do all of these other things and I am forever grateful. I'm gonna stop now. I love you. Bye.